Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with these two gorgeous knives. Here with me I've got the Philippe Jourget FIF20 and the Philippe Jourget FIF20 Custom Knife Factory collaboration. We're gonna do a quick comparison between these two fellas, but hey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and you can also check out fablades.com and also at Fablades on Instagram to see what kind of pictures I'm cranking out. So let's get started, guys. We have these two beauties on the table. What to say? I mean, Philippe Jourget, French knife maker, fantastic, really genius. Like, look at this design. It's one of the best front flippers out in the market, in my opinion. And these guys are very rare to come by and very expensive. And that is why this guy comes in play, because it's a collaboration with the Custom Knife Factory, and it's much more obtainable because this is like, it has like a production, let's say a limited production, because it's a limited edition. Limited, I mean, relatively limited. I think there's like 300 or 400 of these made, and this is just like two of these that I know of that are made like this, for example. You can find this in other shapes, in other materials, but this shape is going to be the same. This guy also, you can find it in a bolster configuration with some Damasteel and Damascus bolster and carbon fiber scales, or like just a Zurich bolster, carbon fiber scale, and just regular M390 steel. So this is going to be, let's say, the production version of the custom one, which is this guy. Very, very similar indeed. This is a frame lock, for example, and this is a liner lock. As you can see from this angle over here, they are absolutely similar in shape. Just like you can really see very limited differences. For example, from this angle over here, they are nearly identical. Like you have, like you see in this case, you have like a line over here from this curve to the tip, whereas in this case is much more, maybe from this point you see like that, there's like a curve. You see, here is just curving like that, and here is just straight. Then you've got like this, maybe like this point of view right over here. You can see that this angle here is just rounded off, whereas here is just like a sharp line. So you have a little difference right there, but that's very minimal. Probably the biggest difference is going to be the back spacer. The custom is just flush with the liners, and in the production you see you have a double chamfer on the scales and on the actual backspacer, creating this these sets of grooves going on alongside the backspacer. Of course, you have scales here on top of liners, so you're gonna get two screws, and here you have the two screws screwed into the titanium directly on the lock side. Here you see that the lock release, like the relief, sorry, is internal, whereas here is external on the other side. So that's another slight difference. Let's quickly open this guy to see from another angle. You see, like maybe from this perspective, you can see that the custom doesn't have any stainless steel lock face insert, whereas the production has one screwed in from the outside. Also, you can notice that the lock bar is thinner in the custom version. Of course, there's a little bit difference in the plunge grind. There's a little bit more angle going on over here than there. The logo, of course, is like a little bit deeper, and this is just like, looks like kind of like just laser etched, like superficially done. I mean, in the surface, sorry. I mean, from this perspective, maybe you can appreciate, maybe like that, the difference, slight difference for the pocket clip, which has just a very, very minimal difference in the clip ramp. Pretty much same shape from this angle, two screws holding it back together. So, I mean, Checking it over here, maybe like there, you can see that the plunge grind ends a little bit earlier for the custom and a little bit later for the production version, but we're talking about like very, very minimal differences. Check out the jimping. That's pretty much the same, right? The finish of the blade is different. This is hand rubbed satin, and you got some very fine stone washed finish. And the back here, you see more like you see more satin finish look going on. Let's quickly check stock thickness. For the custom, you get 0.132. Okay, for the production, you got 0.139, so slightly thicker. Behind the edge, the production is going to be 0.016. You can maybe be 0.015. And the custom is going to be, look at this, 0.009. So that is actually where this guy shines. It's like incredibly thinner behind the edge. These guys are running both on bearings, and the sound of the production is this, and the custom is that. So the clack is deeper, and the closing sound for the custom and for the production very similar, but the opening sound for the production and for the custom, it's much deeper clack, much more satisfying in the hand. The closing action is a much more controlled gliding shot, whereas in the production, you get a faster drop shot. You see, like that. Custom has a more controlled feel and speed to it, but I mean, they are really and dangerously close to each other. Very, very good execution from Custom Knife Factory. If you cannot obtain one of these custom, you are gonna be definitely happy with the Custom Knife Factory production version. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.